Morning, Steph. How are you? Can you hear me? I should have took my earbud off. Hey, Eric. Hang on, y'all. I want to fix my earbud. Are y'all up? I'm up and I can't sleep, and I've been up since about 4 o'clock, and I'm bored to death. Did you bring your coffee? Does it sound better now? It's freaking freezing. Hang on, I'll tell you the. Yep, I've been up since about 4 o'clock. Got my coffee. Good morning, Astatine. Good morning. Good morning. Got my coffee. It's 17 degrees outside. It's flippin' freezing. Oh, I'm so cold. Man, it's cold. I've had the heater on for about an hour out here. And it's just plumb freezing. Oh, that's not bad at all. I'll take that any day, Miss Steph. It was snowing when I went to bed last night, and I got up in the middle of the night and went to the potty, and you could have swore it was daylight outside. It was so bright. It's a lot better than 17, girl. Let me take my glasses off. There's the problem. Well, now we can see. I've been taking down Christmas decorations in here, vacuuming the floors, emptying ashtrays, trying to just do something to keep busy. I hate getting up this early. Yes, Lord, it was bright outside. Oh, I know. I was looking at that this morning. I had to turn the channel. What a mess. I was reading that just a few minutes ago, Astatine. Boy, it was bright stuff. Man, it was bright. Eric, are you in here, or are you just sleeping in your chair? We have one, Eric. We have a great big one, and I'll tell you, if it's not me, it wouldn't get emptied but once a month. I don't put up with that crap. I can't stand dirty ashtrays. Yeah, I was watching it this morning. Hey, Scat Pack, good morning. Happy New Year, love. See, you're an up to doer too early in the morning too. Ooh, I hate dirty ashtrays, and I cannot stand to get up to dishes in my sink stuff. That's one of my biggest. That'll make me so angry all day if I get up and the kitchen's clean and there's dishes in the sink. Oh, I'll blow a fit. You've been up all night. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I can't stand a dirty kitchen, man. That's one thing I won't have. Yeah, usually, well, see, that Astatine, that goes with my job I had. I was lead chef, head chef, and dietary, so I had to be there at 5 a.m. So I was up most mornings at either 3:15 or 3:30 getting ready to go to work. Oh, it does. Here we are having company on New Year's Eve, and the floors are horrible in the kitchen from the dogs running in and out. And I'm telling my daughter, take the dogs upstairs so I can clean the floor. And I probably had to throw them up there to get them up there. But Lord, we had company coming. There was no way my kitchen floors were going to look like that. Did Metal tell you about... me and Metal didn't have too much to talk about yesterday. It was quite a quiet day yesterday. He was angry with me and I was angry with him. We don't talk when we're angry. We give it time to settle before we speak about it. We decide on what we're going to say, Eric, before we talk. So no, we didn't have a whole lot to talk about yesterday. Yes, ma'am. We walk away from each other if it starts. We walk completely away from each other and we don't say nothing to each other until one or the other asks if you're ready to talk. I'd never decompressed from astatine. That's why I have anxiety today. I never decompressed because as soon as I got home from work, it was to get the housework done, get supper on, feed the animals. And I usually mowed the yard or did whatever needed to be done around the house because Metal worked anywhere from 10 to 12 hours a day. So I did all the house. The housework was all mine unless it was my weekend to work. If it was my weekend to work, then he would do all the house cleaning and dishes or whatever, but usually I did it all. Well, Eric, like I said, we weren't speaking real well yesterday. I may hear about it today. Hey, Dave. Good morning. How are you? Sitting and having coffee and just listening to me bitch about having to get up so early. Oh yeah, we got lots of snow here, Assatine. Lots and lots of it. It may get warm enough to where I can go outside and play in it. When it gets down in the teens, I don't go outside with my... It's just my legs and my feet and my hands hurt so bad that I just don't go out. But anything above 20 and I'm outside playing in the dogs with the snow. The dogs love the snow. Especially Georgie. This is his first year in snow. So, man, his first time out, you ought to have seen him. He looked like a darn deer jumping in and out of the snowbanks. It was funny. Oh, man. That sucks, Eric. Yeah, I can't do that. When the wind's blowing and it's down below, I'd say good 20, 25, I stay in the house. That's too cold for my old bones. And man, I used to listen to Grandma tell me all the time about her bursitis and arthritis and Lord. I'm having cinnamon and sugar coffee this morning. See, I've always been a dog person, but when I got my two cats, I had turned into an old cat lady. I love my kitty cats. But they're gone too now, and I'm not getting no more. After the last one, that was the end of me having cats. Excuse me, and my daughter keeps me well engaged with dogs. I'd still prefer my cat stuff. Dogs make messes, and my kitties never made a mess out of anything. And my cats were inside cats, so I never had to worry about them being out after losing the one I lost on the front porch. Hey, y'all, I want to tell you something really funny. Steph, you're going to get a big kick out of this one. The night of Metal's music that we had, New Year's Eve, I was having a good time. And after the show, I had to go to the bathroom so bad. And it's a long way upstairs, and there's no potty out here. So I decided I was going to pull a Metal and go out here and pee beside the back shed out in the snow. So I get out there and get all hunkered down, and oh, I'm almost done. And I look up, and there's a freaking deer standing right at the edge of the fence, right in my face. I mean, we weren't a foot away from each other. And he's just standing there watching me pee. Just like it was nothing. And he never moved. He never run. No, Eric, it's hard to do when you're doing it backwards, bro. And it was cold outside. It was like only -2, I think it said. Yeah, no, I wasn't marking my territory. I knew I wasn't going to make it up the stairs because I'd laughed too much. Excuse me. Yes, I know about the smoking, y'all. It'll probably be done next week. When I go see that doctor, I'm sure that they're going to tell me, quit the smoking. Well, they can't get in the yard. We got a fence. I mean, yeah, they could. They could jump the fence, but then they'd be terrorized by the dogs. But it was funnier than all get out. I mean, I looked up, and here I am standing outside, laughing so hard. Metal comes to the door and throws open the door, and he said, "What in the hell are you doing out there?" I said, "Shh." And he had yelled all that time, and he looked at the fence, and he was like, "Hey, have a great day, Dave." And Metal started laughing. It was funny as all get out. It never moved. It stood right there the whole time. I guess he was getting his eyes full. It was a buck. It wasn't a doe. It was quite fun. I had a great night that night. Y'all made that night so perfect. It was so great. There's my baby girl. Morning, Sandy. How are ya? Well, you know, there's no neighbors, Cha-Cha. I don't have no neighbors. My neighbors are across the street, and I'm down in the backyard, and you can't see me from nowhere. I could lay out on my back deck completely naked, and nobody could see me. So yeah, I pee out in the backyard if I'm not going upstairs. That's all we need down here at the smoking hut is a potty. We've got everything else now. I've got an ice machine, a coffee pot. I've got a stove. I've got everything down here. Refrigerator. It was funny. That was the weirdest feeling, standing up and looking at somebody just square dead in the eyes. I mean, he was just having a good old time standing there watching me pee. Yeah, it wasn't in the headlights, it was in my headlights. Do that. I was gonna tell you all last night that I'd go live, and Devil Dog Prepper just kept on and on, so it was like, nah, I'm just going to bed. I was planning on going live last night after he got done, but I just went to bed instead. This has been a long 2 weeks. This Christmas and New Year's together has been long 2 weeks. I've been so dadgum busy, there's been no shutdown time. Well, I would have, Cha-Cha, but I couldn't. He just didn't hush. I was gonna go live. Me and you would have had a blast last night. The whole 2025, as far as I'm concerned, is a year I'm glad is gone and I don't ever have to rebuild on it. I got most of mine, Cha-Cha. I got most of mine done. The kids take down the front yard arrangements. I don't take down the front yard arrangements, but I do the stuff in the house. Yep, 2025 sucked. Not as bad as I felt for Joe after watching Joe's this morning, Lord. Oh, I bet you do, Eric. Well, I've already told Metal and my daughter, come springtime, you better have decided what you want in the basement and what you don't want. Because now that Mom can go up and down the basement steps and I can see what the basement looks like, I'm having a huge, the biggest garbage container brought out here, and I'm throwing everything away. They've got till spring. Oh, I start about, well, when the kids start telling me stuff that they want, then I start making a list for next year. Yeah, Cha-Cha, that was horrible. My heart just broke for him. I asked Metal to ask him 4 or 5 times, when you blow those air mattresses up with those automatic blowing machines that's built in, if you don't cap them off, they will lose the air. I kept asking Metal, ask him if he capped it off. What do you mean? You've got to cap the air mattress off. After you blow it up, we have the same air mattress. Ours is a queen size. Joe's is a single. And I told him, I said, you got to cap it off after you put the air in it. You have to put the round thing back on it. And he's like, well, no, I didn't know. Exactly, Steph. So that's what I'm thinking is, there probably wasn't a hole in the air mattress. Those are good ones. That's the same kind we've got. Because that's all I was worried about, was him having to sit in that chair all night. And I know what it's like not to be able to get off the floor after you get on the floor. Believe you me, I went through years of that crap. So I know what it's like not to be able to get off the floor. Well, see, no, you're supposed to pump it up, turn the pump off, and put the lid back on it. There's a lid that comes off of it. Oh, stuff, the last time I fell, I was in the floor for an hour, and I had to pull myself backwards to get to a chair because I fell in between the back porch and the kitchen. So I had to pull myself on my back over the floor and then pull myself backwards to get to a chair so where I could get up. Yeah, if there was a leak, it needs to be replaced. But if it's not got a leak in it and all he didn't do was, I don't know. I just kept asking Metal. Me and Joe don't talk on the telephone. Metal and Joe does, but not me. Personally, I try to stay out of it unless he absolutely needs something. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those rants I don't pay much attention to. But I did feel bad for him not having a air mattress to sleep on last night. Oh, what are y'all gonna do today since it's Saturday? By the time Metal gets out of bed, I'll be ready to go to bed. I did get up and get the room all warm for him down here and got his coffee made for him, so. Well, I'm hoping for you too, Eric. I wish we were close enough so we could help you. I haven't got a pickup truck, but we could put my seats down and load them full. Ooh, yummy, Cha-Cha. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Steph. I'd probably get a nap in later. I don't know, though. The daughter was talking to me yesterday, if she was feeling better today, that we might go see the new Avatar. I don't know how well that'll come over because 3 hours of sitting, uh, there isn't a way, Eric, because there's no way for me to get there. Oh, I do, Cha-Cha, but I want to watch it at home to where I can pause it and get up and go do things and then come back and sit down. Sitting down for 3 hours is not my thing. My legs get to aching me so bad. I can't sit for that long a time. I really want to go see that movie, though. And she offered to pay for it. And we have a big, huge cinema that's got the recliners, and they bring your food right to you where you sit. And you can order alcohol drinks. You can take blankets and pillows in with you. Oh, it's a real fancy place. It's really nice. And as long as she's paying, I usually go. So I'm thinking about that. I might be going to the movies today. I know I need to get out of the house. I've been in the house now for almost a whole week. Exactly. I just don't watch movies much anymore. This one's up near Ann Arbor here in Michigan. It's quite a drive from our house. It's probably an hour and 15, hour and a half drive from our house. In fact, it's just down the road from U of M, so it's usually quite busy there. We get our tickets ahead of time. My daughter orders them online to where our tickets are already paid for when we get there. And you get to pick your seats that you want to sit in. Oh yeah, stuff. Much better watching at home. But that won't come out for a while, and I love Avatar. Oh, that was such... Every one of them has been so good. Yes, ma'am. She buys them online, and we get to pick out our seats, and that's what makes me happy. Because I want to be at I want to be at the end of the row to where I have all that leg room to where I can put my... Yeah, I'm tall. So I want lots of leg room. Yeah, but Chacha, I have to take earplugs to the movies. The movies are too loud for my ears. I'm getting old, y'all. I can tell it. It's too loud in the movie theaters. They're just ridiculously loud. And in the summertime, the air conditioning's terribly cold. So yeah, I go to the movies about once a year. It has to be something really, really good. Yeah, we do too, and we have one of those great big 81-inch TVs, and personally, I like my TV in my bedroom the best. I do use earplugs. Yep, I take my earplugs with me and I use them. Otherwise, I come out of there with a pounding headache. Oh yeah, you can still hear the movie just fine, Eric, with earplugs in. Would you believe that I wear earplugs when I sit down here and Metal does his lives? Because his music's too loud for my ears. I have to put earplugs in when I sit down here and he's playing his music. Oh yeah, Eric, I've done it at concerts for years. Especially if we're right down front. Got sensitive ears, what can I say? Sissified ears. You wouldn't think that I would after working in a kitchen for 27 years. You wouldn't think that my ears would hurt that bad. Oh, stuff, I'm constantly getting screenshots telling me your your earbuds are too high. Turn them down. You are hurting your hearing. I can't help it when I listen to 15th Bend, it's loud. Yep, it's noise. And I listen to something every night when I go to sleep, whether it be music or a story or something. I listen to something in my ear every night when I go to sleep. Me, maybe the movies. Other than that, laundry probably. I don't imagine. My daughter wants chicken and dumplings for dinner tonight, so I probably will be making chicken and dumplings. When she's sick, she wants chicken and dumplings. I think I give my cold to everybody in the house, so I think everybody in the house has my cold at the present time. No, Astatine, no. My husband and me are quite good with each other, no. You wouldn't believe what I listen to, Steph. If I told you, you'd think I was crazy, but it has the best jazz music ever, and it's all jazz. There's no singing. Yeah, yeah, I think so too, Cha Cha. He is fantastic. Absolutely. New Year's Eve. Yes, Eric, I have. I've went through your playlist before. Yes, sir. I like the blues, but I like jazz. I like to listen to a sax play. I use Pandora. It's free. I've been using Pandora for years. My playlist is sad old music, and that's why I leave it on there. When I'm feeling down and blue, then I listen to my music on my playlist. Otherwise, I just turn on Pandora. 70s music and let it play. Oh, I just love a stuff. It doesn't matter who's playing it. I love to hear a sax play. But I'm the same way about 15th and his guitar too, so I like music that I can understand. Oh, the sax, Cha-Cha. I just go crazy over a sax. All right, I will, Eric. Oh, wake up, Billy, wake up. Yeah, I was bored this morning, so I thought, well, let's just see how many of these chickie babes are up this early in the morning. Well, I had Sirius on my phone, on my car when my daughter first gave it to me. And I really only listen to CDs in my car, so when it that come up to be renewed, she said, "Mom, do you want to renew it?" I said, "Nope." 1 hour of sleep, Cha-Cha. Yes, you did. A lot of them, Eric. Nice stuff. And yes, Cha-Cha, I was helping you dance on the table the other night to keep you from falling. And Ace was upset that he missed all that. He was terribly upset. She will, Steph. She will. She pulls all-nighters all the time. She lives by herself, so she could do that crap. She can be on or sleep or do whatever she wants to. Me, I try to listen to the birds outside. They're already whistling this morning. Shit, it's almost 8 o'clock. I bet you the sun's up. You do not know how much begging I had to do to get him to do that stuff. I started on him on Tuesday. Will you do something for New Year's Eve? No, everybody will be. And I said, it doesn't matter if they all are. Will you do it for me? And then Leah called me on the telephone and Leah started on him. So with me and her both going on him, it worked. Yeah, next day, not so much. I was so stiff. I don't blame you, Eric. I know how it is, bro. Shoot, I got my paycheck, and as soon as I got my paycheck, I was broke for another month. I know you would, Astatine. Ta-ta. You've been through a few of those, babe. You should be used to them now. Astatine, I know you would, honey. Cha-Cha and you should become good friends. Cha-Cha lost her husband, too. It's hard. Shoot, Cha-Cha, I drink once a year, babe. Once a year. So you can imagine how trashed I get when I drink. Very hard. Usually the only time you catch me drinking is with Rabid Coyote. I think all of us women in here this morning has lost a husband. I know Steph, Cha-Cha, Astatine. I know I have. I've always said my first husband was killed in a house fire. My second husband I wished would have been killed in a house fire. And I'll stick with the third one. Yep. Rabbit lost his wife at Christmas time. Yep. Yeah, we know, Eric. We've heard. But losing one to death is rough. My daughter was not even 9 months old when my husband passed away. Oh, honey, we're not a role model, that's for sure. But we stay together. We love each other. Oh yeah, Cha-Cha. I don't let that kind of stuff out. That's personal life. My first husband was killed in a house fire. Yeah. So my daughter grew up with no daddy. My second husband was an alcoholic, and he was a bad druggie. So I've been through it and back. Yep. That's what I said. I've lived a rough life. But I don't dwell in it. I got to make the best out of what I've got. And that's what I've always done. Raised my baby girl all by myself. And thank goodness I didn't have 4 or 5, because I don't think I could have done it. It was hard enough with just one raising her. Excuse me. Yep. Yes, ma'am, Miss Steph. Is my beautiful Rayanne in here this morning? That's my girl. Joe, too? Okay, wait a minute. Y'all, I'm not in all chat. That's what the problem is. Now I am. Hey, Joe, when you blew the air mattress up last night, was there a cap to go on the end of it where you blow it up? Morning, Rayanne. Okay, so there's not one on it, because ours has one on it that you have to close in order to keep the air in it. So there was a hole in it. Mine's self-inflating too, but there's a cap that goes on the end of it after you inflate it up to let the air out and in. Excuse me. Oh, Joe, I feel bad for you. That sucks. But I know how it is getting up off the floor, bro. I know. I can do it now, but boy, I sure couldn't do it a couple years ago. That's for sure. Joe, make sure you give Metal your new address for me. I don't blame you. You tell them not to just refund your money. Tell them to send you a damn new one. I know the last air mattress we bought was Coleman. And we've had it now for 10 years, and it works like a dream. We take it camping with us, and we go all over with that air mattress. When we go down to Suzuki's and Jen's to stay, we take it with us down there. Gotcha, bro. Yep. Steph, I finally put the money into buying me a Coleman, and we've not had a lick of problem with it since we got it. Joe would not block you, Cha-Cha. I know that's why I have, because we've bought every kind Astatine, and we finally bought one of those inflatable high beds to where I could get up and off of it easy enough. I know, Joe, that's what I told her. You don't block anybody. It's YouTube, Cha-Cha, the same thing that was happening last night in Devil Dogs, and I was trying to explain to everybody. YouTube's been doing this off and on to everybody. It is YouTube stuff. I was trying to tell Devil Dog last night. The glitching and the people not being able to see messages and printing their messages. Well, Jen was trying to tell last night was she works in a food processing place, and they put all kinds of additives in the food. And she was trying to tell that last night in Devil Dog Preppers, and they kept deleting her messages. Oh, I don't see Kiss Off no more than I have to, Steph. I stay away from that woman, and if you had enough sense, you'd stay away from her too. Oh yeah, it's been happening since like the end of November, 1st of December's when they started it. When they first started putting at signs in front of people's names is when they started it. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing, asked the teen. No, we've never been good, Cha-Cha. No. Me and Kiss Off, I was being polite. But she come with a mouthful again a couple weeks ago, and it's like, I knew I should have never become back to being friends with her. I should have just kept my mouth shut to her. Me and her just cannot get along. We're too stubborn. Nope, no darn to it. I don't get along with a lot of people, Cha-Cha. I just don't. Exactly, Joe. That's why you just stick with the people that you like. It'd probably be a good idea if you just don't, Steph. Just to let you know. I don't care if they hate me. I don't care if anybody hates me. I speak the truth, and I've always speak the truth. You guys know that. What about you? Eric, I've never not quit talking to you. I was watching that this morning, Joe. I seen you out there sneaking. I don't care if people hate me. I'll just tell you right now. I speak the truth, and that's all I've ever done. I've never put on airs. I've never been anything different than I'm always, always. And Tuck, honey, it's so good to see you. Has a water tank? No shit. You have to empty it out every time, Joe? Hey, 231, are you getting ready to go to work? How are you, bro? Rayanne, how are you feeling, babe? Oh, just getting ready for bed. Oh, you poor guy. I thought so, Rayanne. I figured that's what was going on when you were being awful quiet. I thought so. Plays a gay little song for you, does it, Joe? You make sure you give Metal your new address, because I can't send surprise gifts if you don't send an address. I know, Eric. I know. I've been there. I know. Had to do the same thing when I got my last divorce, Eric. I know how it is. And I did it all by myself with me and my daughter. Good morning, Rural. How are you this morning? Now, Joe, you have your own thermostat. You're going to have to learn how to set the thermostat. Poor Tuck. Dang it. How are you this morning, Mr. Rule? Best thing to find in your pocket. What's the best thing to find in your pocket? Well, I don't like that cinnamon flavored coffee, I'll tell you right now. Blech. Oh, me too, Rayanne. That's the best part about wintertime is pulling out your winter coats and finding a $20 bill in it, or let's see, who's good at woodworking? Devil Dog Prepper's good at woodworking. Um, Boy, I do know a bunch of people that does woodworking. I know, first things first, get that gun bag. Yep, KP does woodwork. Oh, come on, you guys, help me. I mean, ST, I don't like it. My daughter bought me one of those Advent calendars, and it had all the mixed coffees in it. No, cinnamon and spices, not my kind of coffee. Oh no, I find money in my coat pockets all the time. Oh, half-ass Ready is good at woodworking too. I told you I knew a lot of people that does woodworking. Oh, I like buttered rum coffee with caramel macchiato creamer in it. And spin them twice as fast after I wash them, Eric. No, you cannot borrow my coats. 2 years ago, Astatine, I pulled out my winter coat, and in my top coat pocket on the inside, there was two $100 bills. I must have been going to the store shopping because I always take extra money with me. So I must have pulled it out of my lockbox. And let me tell you, that was a nice present. And nobody knew that I had that money. I kept it stashed. I always got a little bit of money stashed once in a while here and there. Oh my gosh. Tuck, I have a closet full of winter coats. I have hoodies, I have thinner winter coats, I have thicker winter coats, and then I have my outside playing coats. Metal doesn't know where my money is, babe. My money's I've always stashed money, Astatine. Always. Since I was very young, I've always put up every extra penny of money. I've got 3 coffee containers completely full of change that I've got stashed. Ain't that the truth? 231. Well, coats for different reasons. Coats because it's the different temperatures outside. I mean, I've got my winter coat I've got a Carhartt that keeps all the rain and snow from getting in, and I can play in the snow for hours with my Carhartts on. No stripper pole in my house. We have wood decking poles to do that too. Hi, how are you this morning, Anon? I am talking to all these wonderful human beings out here that is up as early as me. Wait a minute. Pack of cigarettes, a bundle of cash, and 4 guys' phone. Your wife was doing just fine without you, Eric. Oh, it's going to be tight at our house because Metal probably won't ever go back to work. So we keep her within our means. That's what we've got to do. Good morning, Canadian. Who were you sending back out? Me? Why you got to get to Costco so early? Because it gets packed? He is, by trade in Canada, he is a mason. But down here, he was carpenter, siding, windows, roofing, anything to do with building a house or redoing a house. That's what Metal did. It's a zoo. Gotcha. No, he does. We're not. We will never monetize our channels, Astatine. And yes, Metal had some. He fell off a great big, like a 20-foot scaffolding, and that's when it started. Hi, Advert. Good morning, honey. Anywhere I go, if I'm going early. I leave here by 7:30 in the morning, wherever I'm going, because I want to be back home by 9 o'clock. So if I'm going to Sam's Club or Costco, Walmart, wherever, I want to be there as soon as they open. Amen, Canadian. We do not bounce. His wife's been gone a long time, Anon. I'm going to get another bunch of cash. Oh, I'm not a sleeper no more. Chacha, I haven't slept since my daughter was born. Oh, and he's had a stroke, Astatine. He's also had a stroke. He had a stroke at 35. So, yeah, it's been rough on Mr. Wade, too. You know, he didn't break anything. He didn't fracture anything, but he was weird as all get out. For a couple weeks, he had me worried. And of course, he wouldn't go to the doctors. Yeah, he was lucky it didn't kill him. Yep. And you know, he didn't even tell me about it until I talked to his boss. Oh, I was so bent. I worry too much, he says. I just worry about things too much. I said, I'm a woman and that's my place to worry, dadgummit. That's what I'm here for. Oh, Steph, I'm a worrywart. I worry about everything. That's my job. That's what I'm here for, and I do it well. Exactly. 231. I know. And I wouldn't have ever known it then if it wasn't for the fact that his boss called me and asked me how he was doing. I'm like, are you kidding me? He said, he didn't tell you he fell? I said, no. He said, oh shit. Bye, Billy. And that's all he ever said. Oh shit. Bye, Billy. Boy, I got off that phone and I looked at Metal and I said, would you like to explain to me what happened at work yesterday? He said, well, I worked. I said, did you fall? Oh, yeah, I guess I did. I guess I forgot to tell you. I said, mm-hmm. He said, I suppose you talked to Chris. I said, mm-hmm. So, yeah. But his stroke's what did him in the worst. He had a stroke at 35, and he lost left side of his body, a lot of his strength in his arm, a lot of strength in his hands. He was a good boss. He was good to Wade. He was really good. And besides that, they were best friends. His boss was his best friend, so they worked really well together, and they did an excellent job on everything they did. I wished I'd have took pictures over the years of all the stuff that Metal's done. He's really good at what he does. Oh, Tuck, you little Dickens. You know, I'm thinking Angie's got all right to be mad at you most of the time, bro. I'm thinking you're not as sweet and sweet and sweet as you think you are. Mm-hmm. Maybe I should be talking to Ange on the telephone. What do you think, Tuck? I might find out a whole new side of Tuck I don't know. I'll have Tuck all freaked out thinking I'm calling Angie on the phone. Uh-huh. Look at you. Your secrets are safe, Tuck. Your secrets are safe. Goodness. Is she sitting right? Ange? Ange, we need to talk, Ange. Will you give her a big hug and kiss and tell her Happy New Year's from me? I want to go meet Tuck. I want to go meet Eric. I want to go meet Cha-Cha. I want to go meet Stephanie. Good, now she can smack you upside the head for being a smartass, Tuck. Bam! I get oops in all kinds of trouble with Pibble Mama all the time, so. It sounds all right to me, or not. Oh, I would love it, Cha-Cha. I'm going to Visions this next year. Without fail, I'm going. I'm going to get to meet Rule and Mark and Visions and Devil Dog Prepper, and I want to meet Reba. Eric, you did not. You were such a liar. You'd never do that. You're so full of baloney, Eric. You so full of bullcrap. No. Well, what are you all going to do today? Well, yeah, Eric, I'm sorry. I know you're in a hurry to get that shit done so you can be done with it. I know you are. It's been a pain in the ass. Are you really, Tuck? Are you telling me a story? Me too, advert. Laundry. Yuck. Well, if you could have got your truck fixed, you would have been out by the end of December. I know, bro. You go to bed, 231. You need some rest, bro. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Tuck. This is just a bad, crappy year for everybody this year. It'll get better. It's got to get better or it's going to drop. Yes, 231, you should have. Now it looks like you're going to be up for a while, or at least sitting and being half asleep and watching kids. All right, y'all, I hear somebody upstairs, so I'm going to get off of here and go and have coffee, I think, with my daughter, because I know it ain't Metal. He'll sleep till about 11 o'clock today. Yeah, I know, Eric. That sucks. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off of here, and I want y'all to have a great day today. Make somebody smile today. It'll make you feel better. I promise. Take that bicycle for a ride, Tuck. Love y'all. Have a great day.